Let's jump into a question.
Yeah.
Our question today comes from Justin Green. What's up, Justin? Shout out to Justin Green. Thanks for the question. How do you pursue
I'm
music?
assuming his parents' last names were blue and yellow.
That's good.
That's a good one.
That's real good. Justin has a question. Justin asks, how do you pursue music in today's industry on a budget? Is social media the real answer? The real answer. And if so, what are some key points to follow while trying to gain an audience and fan base that stays interested in your work and music? So this sounds like a question coming from somebody who's trying to
be an artist,
write their own songs, put it out there. Okay, well, there's a lot of different ways to save money. I think now is better than ever.
Yeah.
In terms of doing things on the cheap. If you have some recording experience of your own, then you might be able to make your own records. You may want to go back.
Demos?
Yeah, make your own demos. Yeah. You may want to go back and check out our episode on recording on a budget.
Yeah, getting gear for recording on a budget.
Yeah.
I feel like even if you don't intend to make your own record, make your own demos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you should have a hand in this stuff.
That's
true.
So
you make informed decisions and that you don't get sucked into all the traps and little extra things for money that you can get sucked into.
Mm-hmm.
So totally. A lot of sucking.
Work with people who are on your level. We've talked about this before. But find people you can collaborate with, be it in a songwriting sense, in a producing sense, bandmates. Find people that are on your level. If you're just getting started, find other people that are just getting started. They're going to be way cheaper than people who've been doing this for 10 years and are trying to take your money.
Well, and I feel like how do you pursue music in today's industry on a budget? It's like you should always pursue any industry on a budget.
That's true.
You know, especially music, though, because longevity is what is going to make you succeed. There's no way to be like, I'm going to do this in 3 years and I'm going to be famous. Yeah.
I think the misconception that it can happen overnight is very dangerous because people will drop thousands and thousands of dollars on their first ever single and wonder why it got 200 views on YouTube and they spent $20,000. And it's like because you're just getting started. So treat yourself like somebody who's just getting started.
Yes.
Learn, be open to learning new things, do a lot of stuff yourself, try to figure a lot of things out yourself, whatever you can. We made our own website. That was free.
Yep.
We could have paid somebody $500.
I've never made a website before. Yep.
Yeah, but we learned something.
Look at our website. It's great.
It's fine. Yeah.
It's great. It's not great. Fine.
So, I mean, stuff like that. Through that process, you're going to learn new things. Yeah, social media is free to use. So, make yourself an Instagram account.
Yep.
Make a Facebook, make a whatever, TikTok. Well, I'm probably the worst person to ask about social media. I'm the worst at it. But the key seems to be consistency.
Yeah.
I think consistency is just the key to everything in life, isn't it? Yeah. If you're going to, if you want to get good at an instrument, play it every day.
Yep.
You want to get good at writing songs, write a lot of songs.
Yep. And you're going to hit walls for all those things and be like, I haven't, progressed in a while. And it's like, you'll get through those.
Yeah.
You just got to keep going because if you stop, that's when you lose.
That's right. Yeah. If you want to have a good social media presence, post. I don't know what do they say you're supposed to post 3 times a week?
I have no idea.
Once a day.
I don't post very often, and I should.
Social media is so tricky. It's like being a popular kid in high school. Like, how do you do that? I don't know. I never had the secret to because there's people who can put a post up on social media and say something clever in just the right way where it just resonates, it just hits, and everybody's like, I love this. And then there's somebody else trying to make the same point, but they just say it in just not the right way, and their profile picture's a little weird, and then nobody likes it.
A terrible example, and maybe we'll cut this.
Okay.
I was at a party trying to chat up a girl when I was younger, in high school.
Sure.
And she was repulsed, almost angry that I was trying to talk to her. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I'll go. Yeah. And then I saw one of my buddies literally just tried to pull a girl's belt off jokingly. And she's like, oh, you're so funny. And I was like, what the hell, man?
So,
Instagram.
Yeah, there you go.
Lesson there. You just got to figure out how to work it, baby.
I think like being yourself.
Yeah.
Super important.
Don't try to trick people.
Don't try to trick people. We talked about this 2 episodes ago, I think, episode 17. Don't try to trick people. Don't pander for likes and attention and stuff like that. It's just like post something when you feel like you have something of value to add, or at least something that can engage your audience. Like, I don't know what your interests might be. Maybe you're into cooking, so you made a sweet pie one day and you want to take a photo of it.
Your pie. I mean, just taking a photo of your pie.
Yeah, take a photo of your pie.
What's this guy's name? Mr. Green Pie.
Yeah, and
I like that.
This example's going off the rails.
I like it a lot.
But yeah, I mean, you can post stuff that you find interesting, that you might think is engaging to people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get political.
No.
Or do stuff that's divisive to try to get people upset and riled up. I wouldn't bother with any of that.
I feel like you shouldn't just try to do anything like manipulative. It's just like content that people would enjoy. It's same with merch. It's the same principle. It's like thing that people would actually enjoy watching or using. I see people who buy merch and it's like, it has my name on it. And I'm like, yeah, but I wouldn't fucking wear that.
Yeah,
it's a garbage shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to have a shirt that's like, wow, that's really cool. And it's like, oh, it has my name on it. Okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah. So I think consistency, I'll say again, I mean, why don't you try, if you're just getting started, why don't you try releasing a demo song on YouTube or on, I mean, you can release music to Spotify for $5 or $10 a song, depending on the distributor you go with, or free if you go for like 1 RPM.
That'd be a good goal, too.
Which I would, release a song a month for a year. And
true.
Like, how are we going to build a following with this podcast? We're going to release a show every week.
Yep.
Until we have a following, and then we're going to keep releasing a show every week. And it's like, once you have a following, you don't stop working, right? So I think consistency is really key. So maybe think about releasing a demo every month. It doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe you spent $0 on it. Maybe you spent $50 on it. You're going to learn something while you're making it. You put it out there. A few people are going to like it. Not a million.
No.
But those people will be back for your next one. And then your next one, a few more people will like that. Yep. And then all those people will be back for your next one. And then hopefully it snowballs.
I think the biggest thing is, how do you pursue music in today's industry on a budget? It's like, just hunker down. Like, realize what you're getting into. If you're not like, oh yeah, I want to do this for the rest, not for the rest of ever, but I'm willing to spend the time on this and just keep going at it and having fun with it and not treating it like a sprint and just like draining your bank and your energy.
Totally.
It's like, just have it so that you're just going to keep doing music and keep doing social media, keep it fun and engaging for yourself.
Yeah.
And that'll reflect in, your stuff.
It's great advice.
Yeah.
It's on point, man. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Yeah. I would also just say define some expectations as well.
Yeah.
Because maybe pursuing music could mean I have a full-time job, I have a family, I have whatever.
Yeah.
But I have a creative itch. I want to put some songs out there. So define some expectations, define some loose goals. You don't have to have a complete business plan or anything put together, but just define some expectations. And furthermore, if you are looking to drop everything and pursue music full time, really make sure that you have some expectations that are realistic.
Yes.
Because
time frame wise,
let me tell you, this crime doesn't pay.
Yeah. Well, crime would be very helpful for our career. I'd love to just sell some drugs.
Crime pays way better than music.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, there's artists that it's like, oh, he's 45 and he's finally doing his own thing and, making money and all that stuff. And it's like, you don't have to have success in the like Led Zeppelin way, where it's like, I got signed to a label and I'm 25 and just banging a bunch of people and doing a bunch of drugs and making a bunch of money, but playing 340 shows a year.
Yeah,
so you don't have to do that.
No. Then success is defined by how.
But you could.
You want to define it. Yeah.
Just work hard, but don't work too hard.
There's the saying, like when I had Genevieve on the show last week, she was saying like, an overnight success is 10 years in the making.
Yes. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's, nothing happens fast. But I think we both agree that consistency is key.
Mr.
here.
Justin Pies.
So thanks for your question, Justin
Pies.
Justin Green. Yeah, send me one of those pies you're making, man.
Yeah,
that sounds
sweet
good.
pie. I like sweet pies. I like savory pies too.
We're gonna wrap it up here because I gotta go to sleep.
No, you don't.
I got responsibilities.
I'm gonna go on another rant about pies and the things you put in them. Potato
we
pie.
thank you as ever for joining us
Pumpkin pie.
on this 19th episode of the Music Guy Podcast.
Bumbleberry pie.
You can contact us at musicguypodcast@gmail.com. Our website, musicguypodcast.com. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And you can find us live streaming our episodes on YouTube on Tuesday nights or Wednesday mornings. I'm
Pizza
Alro
pie.
Music on Instagram.
Cream pie.
Mike is
Bruno the Meek.
Bruno the Meek. And,
on Instagram.
and we're going to go make pies. So see you guys next week.